Oh my God, you look great. You look great. You look really. You look awesome. Oh my God.
Wicked!
Now, Thanksgiving next week.
Oh, boy.
Just a tip. If you're hosting at your house, serve it up, okay? When you say you're going to serve it up, serve it up.
I can't see it.
If you say 2 o'clock,
I can't
want
see
it
it.
ready at 2
I
o'clock.
can't see it to that.
You know who you are. You invite them over at 2 and it's 6:45
I
p.m.
can't see through that.
You're huddled in the corner with all the other survivors, licking the bottom of a peanut bowl. Like, have you heard anything about food at all? And then bringing us to a secondary location? What's gonna serve it up? They always say these food stores are called the most worthless collection of it's friggin' yard sale is what it is. I always love this. She's got a couch, comes around the corner, she's got like a gold elephant lamp and a friggin' flagpole and 14 pillows. My God, man, you look at this stuff. It's awesome. Where the hell are we? But we were in Providence, Rhode Island. Which is like a very. You guys, Rhode Island? Yeah. They're nice people, but there's an angry group there.
Really?
It's not you guys, it's the other people.
Friggin' Southeast.
It's a very angry place between Massachusetts and New York, two angry places. And there's an angry place in the middle that connects them called Providence, Rhode Island. I'm in traffic. I'm on 95 South. I'm going 6 miles an hour, and we're stopping. You know, you stop in traffic for every 14 minutes for 40 minutes or so, and you sit there and you yell at people. You don't even know what you're yelling at.
Does that sound?
You?
Oh my God!
Oh my.
Anyway, the guy next to me yells at me. He's next to me. And
He did this the other day.
Go if you're gonna go.
He did this the other day.
Go if you're gonna go.
Look at him, look.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I go, you're next to me. You're not even behind me. Like, my lane has no impact on your lane. How can you be adjacent mad? Like, how? And he goes, hey, pal. I was like, that's not.
Oh, boy.
That's not a, hey, buddy, old pal. That's a, hey, pal. Anyway, here it comes. This is word for word, this part. I'm going to take that Hyundai you're driving. And this is motion for motion. I'm going to take that Hyundai you're driving, and I'm going to shove it up your ass. This is my favorite part. Sideways. All right, now if you're not from New England, you don't know what that means. It's a very aggressive place up there. They want to let you, they want it up there, and then they're going to go sideways. Because it hurts a little more. You know, as if a regular Hyundai bumper to bumper straight up, you'd be like, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't even feel a pinch. The door's open, I don't even feel it. But then he went sideways, he went, oh! And he yells at me, he goes, what do you think of that? And I said, I'm glad I'm not driving a school bus. Oh my God. Motorists, right?
Yeah, we're totally is. We're
out there on the motorcycles now trying to get their last rides and
Oh, he's kind of looking like a girl Louise right
I
now.
don't get beat up here. I don't know if anyone has a motorcycle, but I had a motorcycle in high school. I saw Top Gun and
Oh my.
That's not a real motorcycle.
How old are you right here, little
Hi.
fella? 30. Okay. I saw Top Gun in 1985.
Hi.
They made a Top Gun back then. Did you know that? And then they made another one last year, and Tom Cruise looks exactly the same. Amazingly, we all look like shit, and he looks exactly the same. How is that possible? And he had a red,
Scientology.
white, and blue motorcycle. Remember? He was up there. And the jet was flying over him.
Nope, you didn't.
Drink it. Drink it. Drink
And
it.
the jet was like,
You're on a train. Drink it.
and I was like, I gotta get one of those. And then he met the girl. Remember, he met the girl, and she said, "Come over for supper." And
Stop it.
I don't think she said that. I'm from New England, so that's how it comes out. When she came over for supper. And he goes, I will, but I gotta play volleyball first. So he went and played volleyball in his jeans, weird, but he got very sweaty. He was sweaty. Everybody was sweaty, and then he went, I'm late, and she was on the back porch. Remember, she was out back drinking her lot or whatever. And he walks in all sweaty. He met her an hour ago, and he goes, I think I'm gonna take a shower. That's pretty aggressive.
What?
I mean,
You recording this?
I mean, I just met you guys. I think we'll all agree that within an hour, I'm not gonna be like, hey, can I come over and take a shower? But she was like, yeah, shower up, Jesus, go to town. And I was like, I gotta get that freaking motorcycle. So I first I gotta get the costume. So I left the movie theater and I went to the mall, out to Chess King at the mall.
Oh my God.
You don't know Chess King because you're way too young, Brody, or whatever your name is. You worked at Chess King, sir, in the mall? Okay, that's not something you want to brag about. Anyway, Chess King was, then it became Wilson's Leather, then it became nothing, honestly. But I walk in there, I go, I need a leather jacket. The guy goes, I got one. And it had the fur, and I go, do you have any patches that you can sew onto it? He goes, like, what kind of patches? I go, like, fighter pilot. And he goes, I work at a mall. So, okay, never mind. And then I got the boots and I got the glasses and the whole thing, and I went to the
Where you
motorcycle
going?
shop immediately. And I go, I need
You're
a
gonna
good,
fucking
little
miss.
motorcycle. And the
No,
guy
I'm not.
goes, we
I'm
ain't got
here.
one of them.
Hey, good.
He goes, I do have that purple
All right,
450
Okay.
Yamaha. And I said, that'll do. And this is the horn on the motorcycle. It's a 450, itty bitty purple motorcycle. But I got the whole costume on, the whole friggin' top Maverick on. And I go home, I pull up the driveway, and I go, and my father comes out with his cigarette. He goes, what the hell's that? And I go, before you say anything at all, when you look at me, just tell me what you see. He goes, I think you look like Prince. What? Purple Rain. You look like Purple Rain. Hey, what, Bobby? I'm talking! Anyway, I saw a bunch of motorcycles out the other day because they're out in V formation, like the Mighty Ducks, you know how they travel together? And they wear their costumes, you know what I mean? They got their costumes on. If you have a motorcycle, you wear a costume. That's all. I'm not trying to get beat up, but you know who you are. You're not in a gang. You're an accountant from Alexander. Is that the name of the place? Alexander?
We're a Walmart store manager.
You know what I mean? They got the whole thing. If you wouldn't wear that same uniform in your Toyota Tercel that you wear on your Harley, it's a big costume. They were coming at me last week, and I was driving in my Hyundai. I got it out of my ass. And I just gave the two-finger motorcycle wave. And the guy, the leader, he took both hands off the wheel. He had a sidecar, motorcycle sidecar. You ever see one of those down there? What is this, World War II? Who are you, Eisenhower? He had his wife in the sidecar. What kind of man does that? What kind of gentleman puts his bride in a sidecar? What kind of voodoo does he have over her that he can make her get? How did that conversation even go? All right, listen, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to be up here on the real piece of transportation with a windshield and a good amount of safety measures. You're going to be down there about 1.5 feet off the pavement. And what I like to call a detachable baby carriage. All right, now get your ass down there. Start sucking up diesel fuel and taking chunks of roadkill to the face and geobuffs to the teeth. Let's go!
Angry
Be
Orchard.
prepared to careen. If the shit hits the fan, you will be careening! And she had white hair, too. That white hair, right? It's a freaking Nana. Maybe not, but probably it's a Nana. Don't put a Nana in the sidecar. Bring a little, the matriarch? In the sidecar?
The tap doesn't work, so we have to insert it.
Would you tell the group? All right, gather around, grandchildren. Grandpappy's got something to tell you. What is it? Nana's gone. Where'd she go? I got off exit 7. She kept going.
Oh my God.
Took off her to flying bassinet. See that little U-ball right there?
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's awful. Did she say anything? Last thing she said was, we've been traveling a lot. I brought my daughter, brought her to medical school in Missouri. I know it's hard to believe, right? Yeah. She, I know, I did a show in the mall a couple of nights ago. So I think we know that it's definitely coming from my wife's side of the family. She's not getting the smacks from me. But we brought her down there in a U-Haul. I don't know if you've ever been in a U-Haul recently, but the slogan should be not built for comfort. I'm driving the whole way because my wife said, I'm not driving this thing well. I'm wicked scared. That's a New England term. You put an A in front of scared. I'm wicked scared. I'm not driving this thing. You're going to have to drive. I'm like, that's fine. Don't mind. Driving 27 hours. And my knees are up to here. This is me driving the U-Haul 27 hours. Like, this is what it sounds like in a U-Haul.
Driving in the Bronco after I sit there.
This is a suspension, man. People driving by us are like, I think they have a bouncy house in that front seat. People call us, where are you going now? Where are you? We stopped at a bunch of truck stops. Here's a travel tip for you. Don't order kung pao chicken. That was a mistake. I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, I feel movement. Second day, I ordered lasagna. To tighten things up. And the third day, we pulled into Indiana, a little roll of the dice got the jambalaya at the truck stop. I knew that was a mistake. What the waitress said, let's have that. I said, it's on the menu. Ain't nobody gonna order that, bro. What's that? Nobody ordered that, bro. I think she said nobody's ever ordered that before. We get back in the truck for another 2 days of driving. And now, I haven't gone to the bathroom in 4 or 5 days. I think we all. We get to the all-girls dormitory. Yeah, I know. My stomach is out to here. It's driven out to here. And I'm sweating. And my wife's like, what the hell's the matter with you? And my wife knows immediately. She goes, Bob, no. No, what do you mean no? What do you want me to do? No, Bob, no. And my daughter slowly picked up on it. She goes, my God! Stop it! I don't even know anybody here yet. And I'm in the room and they try to put stuff away. Oh, this is my asshole. This is what I left her, okay? Every time I did that, that's what I did. This is all I heard. This is the next thing I heard. Like a truck slowing down on the highway.
Oh my god.
I did what I heard next. And that's all that got out. These girls come in to introduce themselves. Hey, my name's Madison. I got a friend. My name's Taylor. Hey, Taylor. I'm going down the hallway.
Oh my god.
My name's Jordan. Hi, Jordan. I'm in the all-girls dormitory bathroom. By the way, full-grown men are not supposed to be in there. And there's a giant crack in the stall. You know how they got the crack? And you got the one eye. You got I'm like keeping an eye out because I'm in there. I had the door open and I just yelled, "Ah!" And a girl ran out. Oh my god! And then another girl came in and just yelled, "Big Daddy!"
Oh my gosh.
Snorted.
Right. We had a nice fall so far. It's been too warm.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
It's been too warm. I live in New England and it's too warm. Anybody in the northeast of the country, this is very dangerous weather. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 60. That's not good.
Right.
We need to get ready for the next phase. We've got a lot of stuff we gotta get done. Especially in New England because it's gonna come. It's gonna start snowing and we're not gonna get ready. We're not gonna get ready. There's a lot of pressure to get a lot of shit done. You gotta get all that shit in the shed. Anybody that lives in the northeast part of the United States, if you have your own house, chances are you probably have a shed. And you gotta get all the shit in the shed. Most of us will spend 2 or 3 months a year taking all the shit out of the shed and putting shit back in the shed. Every spring, all right, let's get all this shit out of the shed. 2 months later, all right, let's get the shit back in the shed. We didn't even use it. I know, let's get the shit in the shed. And most of the time you buy a shed because the garage is full. The garage is full of everything but the car. Nobody parks the car in the garage. This is my wife. You want to bring the car in? That's all right. I'm going to leave it out. The next 5 months, all winter, I think so. Yeah. I don't mind freezing my nuts off every morning. I'm scraping it off. I'd rather do that than move these 5 boxes. So. And the garage is full because the cellar is full.
Yeah.
This is almost everybody that goes into their basement. Where's all this shit? We could have a yard sale. Jesus Christ, look at all. And all the houses where I live in New England were built in like 1411 by the. You ever been to your nana's house? Holy shit. The stairs are this steep. The steps are like this wide.
Yeah.
They had built them with those stupid buckles on their shoes.
Yes.
Then we put the light switch.
Oh my God.
Switch, Captain John.
Up 50 feet in the air.
Top of the stairs, put it at the bottom.
Yep.
On the wall, no, hang it off a string in the middle of the room somewhere.
Yep.
This is everybody in the basement. Jesus Christ! What is all this shit? I'm gonna throw this, don't throw this stuff away, Mom. I'm gonna go through these boxes. I'm going through these boxes. They've been there 22 years. You know what I'm doing. If you open that box right now, there's rat shit in that box. That's my Indian good China. The rats figured out a way to eat.
Oh my God.
Once you fill up the cellar and the garage and the shed, then you're gonna go off property.
Yeah.
And this is a whole new phase of holy shit. You've got to get something called a storage unit. That's the the worst move you can make. Hey, let's take all this worthless shit from the basement, bring it off property to a secondary site, give them $500 a month. We'll go over there and visit our shit. I'm feeling that's a good use of
I'm
money.
hurting. This is my
Gotta
family.
get all your shit ready. You gotta get your sweaters out. Get your sweaters out.
No, it's sun right now. That's what you want to be recording.
You can wear a sweater. So now you got a sweater on now. You look good. Got nice big shoulders and shit. Big friggin' arms on you. I can't wear. I don't look good in a sweater because I feel like a pipe cleaner with man tits. You know? I put a sweater on for some reason. It's just my titty. My titty's just like, hi. My wife keeps buying them for me every Christmas.
Oh my god.
Stupid sweater. They look older and older. They've got like weird folds to them and shit. With little buttons that look like junior men's. That's it. Open that button. That look good on you. That look sharp.
Sharp.
When your wife
Wicked.
starts using terms like sharp, you're like, holy shit, how old are we? We have like 465 sweaters, and my wife vacuum sucks them every spring. And when she bought a vacuum sucker off QVC, and every spring she's like, I got them all in a bag the size of a pop top.
Yep. That's shooty.
I'm gonna open them up. Okay, we'll bring them outside because it's gonna be a Jiffy Pop in here. We went apple picking last week. She's like, do you want to go apple picking? I'm like, I think I'd rather sandpaper my eyeballs. I'd rather take a low grade 40 on an orbital. I laid your clothes out for you. I woke up, she had khakis, tight khakis, hush puppies, which I didn't even know I had. She had a tight sweater. I'm like, oh my god, that's perfect because I've never had my ass kicked at the apple orchard. I didn't wear a t-shirt because she didn't lay one out. 26 degrees, my nipples out to here. I'm wearing a wool sweater, it's like a Brillo pad on my tits.
Oh my god.
We gotta do all this stupid shit. Fall was never this big. What's your name? Nikki, fall was never popular like this. They created a whole bunch of horse shit that didn't exist. When we were all kids, most everybody in this room, we had three things: leaves and Halloween, and one person in the neighborhood had a pumpkin. Right? Because they had a little bit of money, and then the pumpkin would get smashed every year. Because they're like, right here, you got the money? And that's all pumpkins were for, and a pie. That's it. Smash it and a pie. It wasn't everything.
Oh my
The
God.
pumpkin farmer took a leap of faith at one point. One guy was like, I think we ought to start making candles. What are you, an asshole? What else can we do? No, but shut your mouth. You're freaking weird. No one's going to buy pumpkin spice coffee. Yes, they are. Freaking everybody is. Pumpkin. People lined up the asshole for that.
Line up the ass.
Pumpkin every year, and the whole
I don't need to
menu is just covered with
visualize
pumpkin shit. This is what you do. Pumpkin. I get a large black hot coffee. Pumpkin spice, pumpkin. Just a large black coffee. Pumpkin glaze, fritter, pumpkin. You got any more coffee in your asshole? Are you running a pumpkin patch?
Oh my god. It's my growing up.
I went to 7-Eleven the other night in New York, and I was buying homo cupcakes. You know those?
Homo
This shit doesn't
cupcakes?
just happen, okay?
What is that?
Ho ho.
Oh.
Not even kidding you. That's the homo cupcakes were next to the brothers.
Did it not sound like homo?
Because they don't say it anymore, I don't think anymore. But they're condoms. But that's we call them friggin' rubbers. A-U-B-B-A-S. Friggin' rubbers. And coincidentally, at the same time, they also had rubbers that you old men would put over there.
Amen.
My uncle had them. He had rubbers on his shoes, and they'd come up to here, about here, and then the rest of the shoe they didn't give a shit about. And every Christmas, my uncle would be yelling at everybody, and we'd all be laughing, going, "Where the hell are my rubbers? I need my rubbers!" Anyway, 7-Eleven, they had all the rubbers. They had the Magnums. I was like, "Oh, lucky guy." If they made one for me, it would be this would be called. Oh. But they had a pumpkin rubber at freaking 7-Eleven. It had a picture of a pumpkin on the front. It was like, yeah. And it had a slogan that said, "Give her a thumping with a pumpkin." They made everything. That's what I'm talking about. What about the gourd? Who decided the gourd should be an interior decorative fall item? Who's like, "Hey, you know what look good on the supper table for Thanksgiving is a squash with herpes. Look at it. We need some kind of zucchini with gonorrhea on it.
Gonorrhea.
A root vegetable with chlamydia. Slow down."
Oh my god.
Last week, my wife said, "Pops, you want to go get lost in a corn maze this weekend?" I said, "I'd rather play pickleball with my nuts." You get it, right? She's like, "That's enough, thank you." Who decided the corn maze was a good idea? What farmer was like, "Hey, take the mower, run it through the stalks." What for? Just drive it around in there. Any special way? I don't give a shit. Just ride it around. Why? They'll come. And there we are.
There you are.
This is everybody.
Hi.
The first 2 minutes in the corn maze. Oh my God. This is 6 minutes later. I don't give a shit anymore. The ticks all over my body. My nipples are bleeding from the sweater. My feet are soaking wet. I don't give a shit. Walk through the stalks. I don't care. If we can eat my children in the corn, just go through the stalks. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I gotta get right back with you. Yeah. The foliage is amazing, and old people get bussed up from New York and Philadelphia. It's like an acid trip for them. Hello, darkness, my old
Friend.
So gorgeous. And this is how I know I'm getting old. I drove down here, and on the ride down, I came around the corner and commented about the foliage in the car by myself. Oh, the rusty magentas. I want to pull over and punch myself in the face. My mother never liked fall at all because she had to wear long pants, for Christ's sake. I go, "What do you mean, Ma? You can't wear caprice after Labor Day, Bobby." Do you know what caprice is, Nikki? Caprice, whatever? Okay, Vera Wang. I'll show you what caprice is, okay? Maybe this is what it looks like right here.
Uh-oh.
This is my mother from Mother's Day to Labor Day. This is all she her legs were hairier than this. Like this. Oh, Jesus, yes.
Judy.
Every Mother's Day she put on her caprice with
Right.
milky white yams. Literally, she'd go like this. Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, air off those sweaty yams. With her Dr. Scholl's on. The lady in this room had a pair of Dr. Scholl's that also didn't have 9 Band-Aids on every toenail. What kind of sadomasochistic carpenter came up with those? It's a 2x4 with a leather strap on the top of it. And they would click when she walked like a horse.
Do you want another one?
Oh, Jesus.
Nope.
I gotta be learning on that train, babe.
Alright. But I can go to the one, right?
You gotta get us back there, though.
Huh?
You gotta get us back there, though.
Yeah, well, that's easy. Now that I know where we're going.
If you're drunk, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about.
I mean, I have way less.
My whole family is
Have
insane.
one more.
One more, and that's it.
Listen to me. There's no way you're gonna leave here tonight and not feel better about your family.
Well,
Oh, well,
I don't know.
Everything's okay, you understand? Normal people don't end up here. It's not like I leave here at the end of the night and everything's fine. This shit's going all day. I was in the car today, I pulled up to a light in DC, I don't even know anybody down here. And this old couple was next to me, they looked at me and I went, I was like, why would I do that? And the lady was like this, she went, and then she told him, and then she laughed, and then he laughed, and then he went, get the hell out. My point is, I come from a weird group of people. That's why I'm messed up. I'll give you an example. I said to my mother, Mom, why can't you wear your caprice after Labor Day? Because you can't, Bobby. Jesus, don't sass me. Are you getting fresh? Don't get fresh. You gotta listen to me, Mr. Misty. Anytime my mother or my aunts would get pissed at me, they'd call me by Dairy Queen names. It's freaking weird, right? You better listen to me, little Mr. Peanut Buster Papa. You can't leave your sheds out in that cold weather. This part's word for it. That's how you get tuberculosis, for Christ's sake. What? I went to the county fair one year with Caprice on. I got polio, Bobby. Right in front of the snow cone cart. My legs started giving in. We should go to the fair every year. There's a difference between a fair and a festival, by the way.
Yes.
I'll tell you. This is a festival. Would you like to try some locally sourced jams and jellies from my property? Brody, Declan, Blake. Can you go back to the Volvo and get 3 peaches, 3 pears, 2 boysenberries? That's a festival. Okay. A fair is operated by guys that got out of prison 3 months ago. And they're wearing orange jumpsuits and they're strapping your 8-year-old into a tilty wheel with a shoelace. I grew up in Bangor, Maine until I was 11. Bangor, we used to have the Bangor State Fair every year, and they never had any big
One Angry Orchard.
Bangor.
Yeah. Banger.
Cover bands up there. They had a Waylon Jennings cover band every year. I'm not sure you. This was the name of it. Waylon Jennings.
Yep.
Nayland Jennings.
I've never been a non-singer. You want to see a porn star?
Where is that? There it is.
My dad was 6'3", 360-pound Irish guy with eyebrows like hedges. And my dad didn't wear pants, he wore slacks. You heard of slacks? Made out of polyester, hiked up to his tits.
I'm hiking up to 69 cents. I'm going to do $2. Jeez. You know, why do they suggest so low?
Oh no, I'm trying to get that fixed.
You know?
Have you found a chunk of cigarette anywhere?
Thank you.
Shit.
Thank you, Tom.
That's what men were, man. They weren't putting them out in little plastic trees in front of Chili's and Applebee's. And, chucking it 2 feet from an active propane tank. My father wore glasses, and they always this isn't when he woke up, they would sit on the brim of his nose right about here, and then
Oh my goodness.
until he got angry, which is about 10 minutes after he woke up. Most always at me because I was wound up. He would look at me and say,
Why'd you say that?
if I get a hold of you, then I would.
Why do you say that?
Me.
And he would chase me and his glasses would be up there. Like this. He would tell me how many days he's going to kick my ass in the next week. Kick your ass in the next Tuesday.
Oh my God.
Because they're not like, is this your dad right here? Right. He's awesome, right? You guys are out tonight. You guys are having a blast. That's great. We didn't have that. All the parents are nice now. This is how all the parents talk to the kids now. Tell me what's happening. It's okay. Let's work through it. I feel
No.
and you feel and we all feel the same. We can just get through this together. These are called feelings. We didn't have that. This is what we had back in the day. Hey, come here for a second. It's okay. Come here. I want to show you something over here.
Yeah.
It was like that scene in Goodfellas with Robert De Niro. Remember in the alley with the woman? Hey,
Yep.
I want to show you the Christmas.
Yep.
I want to see the. It's right over here. It's okay.
Get back here
Anyway,
and
we'd be
kick
at
your
the
ass.
We have my father be out there bringing toe tapping to Nayland Jennings. You know.
That's true.
My mother with a big beehive hairdo and her Dr. Scholl's on. Let's go to look at my Texas. I remember thinking, oh my God, this is like a real family right now. This must be what a real family's like. Everybody's having fun. But I grew up Irish Catholic in New England, and I know that this is going to shit the bed so fast. And Nick, you don't know because you're younger, but everybody in this room over 45 knows what I'm talking about. When we were kids, there was like momentary minutes of family bliss for like 2 or 3 minutes, followed by extreme amounts of rage.
Yep.
Passive aggressive apology. Then right back into the happiness. And then right back into the rage.
Yep.
Anyway, we're standing there. My dad's having fun. My mother's having fun. My sister goes, I want cotton candy right now. My dad goes, Jesus Christ. She wants cotton candy. Well, I heard it first. Anytime my father got pissed, he'd tighten his ass up. So we would be like, Jesus Christ, you gotta have it all.
Oh my God.
You gotta have cotton candy right now.
Oh my God.
I just been walking off all pissed off. Just a good old boy. Never mean it, no, cause yeah. We never made it through any family event without any good amount of rage. Or
Amen.
crazy shit would happen. My sister would get hammered and fall asleep in front of the fireplace, and her scarf would catch on fire. And my mother would be like, "Your sister's on fire." Crazy. We never made it through. Anytime we'd leave the house when I was a kid, we never made it through any events at the end because my father always wanted to beat traffic. You know who you are. There'll be a couple of you here. Hey, listen, I'm going to get the car and bring it around. Shirley, I'm going to bring the goddamn car around. Okay? In a while, I'm going to get the car and bring it around.
Oh my God. I'm my father.
I don't want to get caught up in this.
I'm my father.
I can't believe
That's what I am, my father.
tonight.
The traffic.
Oh.
You know who you are. Most of you people that are here are like, I'm glad you get a 7 o'clock show. I would have liked a 5 o'clock better, but 7 okay. Every single fireworks display we ever went to, we'd be out there waiting with the rest of the town, 20,000 people, and this would be my father 8 minutes in. Let's wrap it up. Let's go. I want to see the finale, Dad. I want to see stars. You're going to see stars if you don't get your ass in there. Jesus Christ. Gotta have it all. Can't wait. Gotta be a superstar. My father died first. And my mother was only like 64. And she wasn't getting back out there. I go, Ma, get back out there. Get your freaking caprice on and get back in the game a little bit. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Knock it off, Jilly Bar. What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I go, you're young enough, Ma. Get out there, get on Go on Grinder.
Boring.
Is that another one? Is that something different? I don't know what it is. Whatever. Go on. I'm not going on the line.
On the line.
That's what she called online. That's what she used to call. I'm not going on the line for Christ's sakes to meet a man. If I were interested, yeah. I was interested. I got a few lines in the water. Really, do tell. You remember Billy Merrifield from high school? No, I don't, because I didn't go to high school. Anyway, this is word for it. Anyway, he's been sniffing around. Sniffing around. You checking your hygiene? Was he on the yard by the house?
Oh my God.
I can smell you, Merrifield from high school. I can smell a hint of Jean Nathalie. I know you're in.
I thought I was like,
I
ultra
know you're in
sneaky
there.
and
I smell
like
lubricant.
smoking and blowing it down. And the security officer was right behind us. He was on his phone. He wasn't paying attention.
Your father was the only one for me, for Christ's sake. And then she went on to explain how she met my father. And the first time she saw him, how she fell in love. And this just goes to prove that there's somebody for everybody. She goes, I was at Doug's shop in say, Bangor.
Oh, Jesus.
And I walked around the corner, and there he was by the Little Debbie's. Those polyester pants hiked right up. 360 pounds of poorly distributed weight. The pants high enough just so the titties could rest on the belt. With that angry Irish temper. What lady doesn't want that around the house? 1 second. The next second. Oh my God. He was the only one for me. I think you could find another one like that, huh? My Aunt Teresa is exactly the opposite. She would jump ship in a second. She's still married to my Uncle Jimmy, and she talks shit about how she would leave him right in front of him.
Oh God.
She's got a bunch of hall passes. Oh, Jesus, there he is. I'll take a piece of that. First of all, my Aunt Teresa smokes 4 packs of Marlboro Reds a day. Okay, any of you ladies here over 40 that smoke cigarettes, I'm not trying to be a dink up here, but just so you know, this is what you look like. There's a hard rip, and then a lot of weird tongue shit.
Do it.
With side thumb titty, that's a big one. You girls know who you are. A lot of you will do it tonight when you get home. Oh, Jesus, that's fun.
It does
over
make
there.
it taste better. You gotta
Put your
admit.
nightgown on just so you can get at it. Oh. My mother used to go crazy. Oh, Jesus, these titties itch. What do you kids want for supper? I want you to boil your hands for supper. Oh my God, man, leave your tits alone, shit. Holy shit. This is my favorite move my Aunt Teresa does. Blows the smoke in the air. You can see this? And then this move right here. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, asshole. I wasn't getting enough cancer in my esophagus, but thanks for waiting it down there. Just get that. Anyway, I go to her house about a week ago. She's on the couch with my Uncle Jimmy. She goes, I got a bone to pick with you, Mr. Oreo Blizzard. You're in show business, right? I go, I think so. I did. I'm doing a show at the mall next week. You knew that Engelbert Humperdinck was coming to the Hampton Beach Ballroom Casino in New Hampshire, and you didn't say shit to me. And you know how I love a Humperdinck. Right now, Nick, you don't know. There was a singer back in the day. His first name was Engelbert, and his last name was Humperdinck. I think there's an R in there, but I'm from New England, so I take it out. So it sounds a lot more graphic. So his last name is Humperdinck. You know I love a Humperdinck. I told your Uncle Jimmy, I'm with you, Jimmy, but if Engelbert Humperdinck came knocking on that door right now, I'd say, sayonara, Jimmy. Sayonara. She said something very oddly sexual that a lot of you ladies say, right? I don't know whether she said, Jesus, I'd let him eat crackers in my bed. What does that even mean? Is that ever going to come to fruition? Should we get a late night booty call from Engelbert Humperdinck? Hey,
Means I'll let you
Teresa,
mess up
Engelbert
my bed.
Humperdinck. I just finished my show over at the ballroom in New Hampshire. I'm going to stop up at Shaw's grocery store.
Excited.
I'm going to get a box of Triscuits. I'm going to head over to your house. Jesus, that sounds good.
It's still stout, isn't it?
What are you going to do with those Triscuits? I'm going to eat them. Oh, yeah. I'm going to eat them on the couch. I'm going to eat them in your bed. I'm going to grab a bag of Funyuns, some Cheez-Its, and some Wheat Thins. I'm going to make a real mess out of that bed. You better get your dustbuster out and start sucking!
Oh.
All of my aunts are insane. They all live 5 miles from, you know how they say it's good to have family around? It's not. But
No.
I brought my Aunt Barbara to bingo at the library 2 weeks ago. That's where we're at now as a community. Nobody reads anymore. So the library has resorted to low-end gambling.
Bingo.
Everything's on the phone. Nobody opens a book up. Everybody just asks the phone. Siri, what color is the inside of a penguin's asshole? My Aunt Barbara is on the tank. She's on. All right, listen, before you think of being a dink up here, there's no mystery how she ended up on the tank. Smoked 5 packs of Parliament today for the last 48 years. A couple months ago, word for word.
I gotta pee really bad.
Where you going?
Still don't
I
know
gotta
what's
pee.
wrong with me.
Where you
I gotta
going?
Well,
pee.
geez, I got
Okay.
an idea, Darth Vader.
You should have pee.
Back off the twigs a little bit, sis. Holy shit.
Oh.
Sounds like a 72 Chevy trying to start in January. We go to the library and she pulls a bingo out of her ass 9 minutes in. But she can't say the whole word because she runs out of air. The lady goes, oh, 74. My Aunt Barbara goes, bingo. Bingo. Did I hear a bingo in the back? I said, bingo! Sir, did you get a bingo or did she get a bingo? She got a bingo, but she runs out of gas. The rules state that she has to say bingo. Okay, crank the tank up, Barbara. Let's get this shit out. Everybody cheer her on. Come on, Barbara! Listen, Barbara, it's an $8 pot. I'm going to give you $20 out of my own pocket so you don't shit the bed here. Then there's my Aunt Dottie. My Aunt Dottie's 4'9". She used to be 5'4", but she's shrinking. Everybody shrinks, Nikki. Do you understand? Everybody eventually ends up like a candy cane. You know what I mean? Friggin' arms get all orangutan-y. She's 4'9". She's a little person. She's not like a low person. That's the whole thing, right? Low people. Why do I feel like I'm in trouble right now? She's not like that show on TLC. Low people, what was it called? Low people reaching for stuff. Every show on that network is freaking evil. TLC, if you watch that, you're going to hell. Every show is evil. I weigh 600 pounds and I can't get out of the house. They might have saw me out. And the director's like, perfect! Me and my sister weigh 1,000 pounds together. love it. Roll camera. Let's pop a pimple. That's a TV show. They pop hits on TV now. What the hell's the matter with us? Who pitched that? Tell me about your show. Love it. Awesome. Line up. Off the sets. Where the hell are we going? Weird, right? What's going to be next? I'm going to take a shit. Tuesdays on TLC. I'm loading up. Roll camera. Action! Naked and afraid. Why do they have to be afraid? Why wouldn't naked be enough? Nikki, when we were all kids and we grew up, like we would get the feed from Canada and with the rabbit ears, and we could see Sinsoir and Manuel at like 1 o'clock in the morning, be like, I think I see a tit. Having people naked on TV should be enough, but we're so freaking weird. When I went to picture show, I go, tell me about the show. Okay, it's a man and a woman. We drop them off naked in a compromising environment, and the guy's like, I don't know. I need a little more. Would they be scared? What do you mean scared? I want scared. I'm really freaking scared. I want to think that like a cobra could just grab his left hand at any moment. An alligator could grab him by the dink and pull him away. Come on, chimpanzees, swing it off her titties. Come blur the ass out. Oh my God. Oh, puck it up, mosquito-ridden asshole. They blur out the front and stuff is falling out of the front. They gotta build a shelter. First. I'm going on 90 days to get married and I don't have a neck. Have you seen that show?
Oh my God.
What's the guy's name on that thing? Ed, freaking Ed. If you don't know the show, there's a show called 90 Days
Yes,
Fiancé.
yes.
There's a guy named Ed that doesn't have a neck.
Nope.
It's so horrible. It's wicked sad. It's not right.
Wicked sad.
It's watching
funny
it,
as
sit in
fuck.
bed, I'm almost in tears every week. The guy's like, they can't marry him off. They've been trying to marry him off for 5 years. I don't know why she laughed. You're not going to be a dink here, Ed. But you don't have a neck. But she did the math. She's like, he's not going to be able to put a pillowcase on. I can't have that.
Oh my God.
You don't do your own bet, do you, Nick? Anyway, what was I? My Aunt Dottie. Yeah, Fortnite. These are my Aunt Dottie's indoor glasses. You ever see people get to this age? They're doing some scuba diving in the tub, Dottie? Yeah. Came over last week. I go, what's up? She goes, I just got my 4th shingle shot. I think you're only supposed to get 2. I got 4. Why did you do that? I had time. I said, I think you're going to get shingles. Where did you get that shot? She goes, I got it down in the Walmart parking lot. Is it just me, or are they getting a little comfortable on vaccination locations? When we were kids, you had to go to a medicinal environment and get a shot in a brick and mortar building in a room with a guy with a smock and a clipboard and a diploma on the wall. You couldn't get a shot at the friggin' salad bar at Pizza Hut. Reaching for the bacon bits.
It's $300 profit.
What was that? That's your single shot. I go, Dottie, how did it go? Yeah, good. She explains to me. I don't really care, but you know how you ask old people questions to keep them busy? And then they go off on their own tangents. I think his father-in-law was George Philbrick. Do you know George Philbrick? He had a brother named Joe, and Joe's father, Pamela, is married Skip. Skip's father, Wayne, had a brother named Johnny. And Margaret. She went to, I think she went to Bedford High School. I can't remember. Anyway, and then you had to be going, don't give a shit! I go, how did it go? He was good. The guy came
in the parking lot, you get a little prick, you know what I mean?
You got a little prick, or you felt a little prick?
That's what I said.
Okay, well, which was it?
Don't be an asshole.
This is how she showed me how well.
Here's what I'm talking about. It came out just like that, in and out real quick.
Hey, I don't know if you know this now, but that's not the universal sign for a well-administered shingle shot.
Just goes like that, in and out like that.
She followed up with this,
And then he gave you one of those right there.
what is that?
Lollipop. You get lollipop.
Dude, that doesn't look like a lollipop.
You're a weirdo, you know that, Bobby? Jesus Christ, you're a nut job. What? Nut job! You're a nut job! Nut job, whack job, blow job. All the same.
Oh,
I don't
jeez.
think they are. I think a nut job and a whack job are the same, but apparently a blow job is something you get after you get a shingle shot. I brought my Aunt Teresa and my Aunt Dottie to Panera Bread
Oh,
a couple
boy.
weeks ago. I don't personally like Panera Bread. I don't like the plates and shit. They're weird. They're like wicked light. And I don't like the healthy food attitude. It's annoying. They have soda, but it's not real soda. It's like, suck it
Get my
out.
wallet.
45 minutes.
You're either fast food or you're not. Knock it
I do,
off.
right here.
My wife loves it.
I'm losing.
Sometimes you want to go get some.
You gotta get us back,
What?
so don't get you. You
I
gotta get us
know,
back.
because it looks like something they squeezed out
I
of a
will.
paper. I don't.
I got the map down.
I have a coupon. Bring treats and Jolly Pop. They're gonna love it. They're not. They're not.
The
They're not
map
gonna
down.
love it. They're both
Okay.
78 years old. They've been drinking
really
and
worried.
chain smoking from
No.
the time they wake up to the time they
I'm
go to
only
bed for
worried
the last
about
40
Ghana.
years.
That's all I'm
This is not the
Alright.
Panera demographic.
it's out
They're
there.
not gonna get it. They're not
I
gonna
know,
like it.
but probably nobody will.
Yes, they will. Okay, so I won't.
Do you want
Dottie's immediately
an
pissed
Angry
off.
Orchard?
And one more, that's it.
For Christ's sakes.
That's it.
Okay, there's no word we even use anymore. And there is no hostess.
What the hell do you do here?
There's a giant
Hey,
menu on
she's
the wall
vaping.
in front of you.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah,
Shut up.
yeah.
Okay, there's something behind you.
Cheeseburger.
Okay, they don't sell cheeseburgers. And the guy behind the counter was nice. He had a man by me. Hello, Sebastian.
Oh, God.
Hi.
Dude, you already
Two
know.
angry Orchard. Yeah.
He was not nice to your mom.
I helped him. Drink.
Everything he said, he opened up. I understand that you want a cheeseburger, but we don't have that. But I can have grilled
Keep
cheese.
your
She goes,
Good. Yeah, good bun.
Or it does
Good.
close show is open.
Good cheese
Yeah,
with French
this is our
fries.
last
okay, we
one.
don't have French fries.
What the hell do you have?
We have 3 different sides that you can choose from. I don't know if you.
He said you should have put the straw in there and gave him the extra olives because it would have been funny.
Amen.
So just for the fun of it,
Where you say?
give me some extra olives.
It's the hottest piece of the roll.
Right on the edge of.
That they cut off
There.
food in the trash
Oh,
can
God, I got
for 4
something
months.
coming.
Yeah? Olives? It'd be funny.
What the hell's a bad guy? It's nothing you're gonna get those 2 teeth through. The second side is a sun chip with
Thank you so
protein
much.
and
You're
niacin
welcome.
and thrombosis.
I don't like that suggested tip.
And my other dog goes,
Yeah, that sucks.
and the third selection is an apple. An apple? What the hell's the matter with you?
You don't read the olives? No, right? Yeah, okay.
Cheese with an
That's gonna be
apple.
funny.
I'm not following.
Why don't you follow, bun boy? I need the grilled cheese, and then when the Macintosh kicks in on the way home, I'm gonna shit my pants.
Number one, he gave you a straw.
I'm gonna shit
Number
my
2?
pants. In the
Wait
front
for it.
seat of my Ford
Wait for it.
Tempo.
Wait for it. What?
My Aunt Teresa's behind us.
About to head over to you.
Like it's 1974.
What?
Hey, just wait, like you don't know.
Okay.
Oh, there's no smoking allowed at Panera. No shit, it's awesome. Yeah.
It's gonna be funny
I'm
though.
gonna get a patty melt. Okay, this is not Friendly's ice cream. What do you want to drink? A Shamrock Shake?
What's wrong with Friendlies?
Oh, for Christ's sakes, I'll take the horse.
You remember Friendlies. You remember Friendlies. Hell yeah.
Cranberry, shithead, kale,
With a whale cake.
with a Tom Collins. They don't sell hard liquor at Panera.
I want to get a screwdriver if she's getting a Tom Collins.
They don't sell hard liquor up in it.
They should, Bobby. This place sucks.
Remember like a month ago, did you guys have Hurricane Lee down here? Remember they made a big deal out of that coming up the East Coast or whatever? Oh my God, my Aunt Teresa was on the horn on that. Any lady that's over 70 is a certified meteorologist. And they make it way worse than it's supposed to be.
My mother.
That's all they talk about. She calls me, Jesus Christ, Bobby, this is going to be BAD to the bad. Category 7 is what they're saying. Category 7, I don't think there's ever been a 7 in recorded history. It's a Cat 7, Bobby! Winds 389 miles an hour. Your Uncle Jimmy and I just went to Shaw's and bought all the frozen corn they had in a pallet of Tampax. A pallet of Tampax?
You're 70.
What the hell's going on over there? My mother used to use Kotex. Remember those mattresses?
Oh, here we go. This is the Willie McGinnis line.
You don't know, but oh my God. I remember being 9 sitting on the shit up. My mother would leave the box ripped open. I was like, what the hell is that thing? I can take it down the baton. I remember being 9 going, my God, is my mother played goalie for the Bruins? What are those guys? She always knew when she was having a bad week. We could see it right through her pants. You kids better knock it off. Get upstairs. Winds 389 miles an hour, Bobby. I told you Uncle Jimmy to bring in all the cushions off the lawn. Oh, just the cushions? We're not bringing the chairs in? You don't think 389 is going to take that plastic Walmart chair? Be a wise ass, Brazenberger. Told to bring all the cushions in and all the gnomes from the garden. Old people get old, they start putting weird shit on the lawn.
Fuck gnomes.
We're going to Home Depot, get a couple of glass balls for the yard. Thinking about getting a village of gnomes too with different facial expressions. Uncle Jimmy's in the background on the phone. I can hear him. He's done with the community. Men get to a certain age where they check out. Emotionally, they don't care at a certain point. The woman takes over. She's in charge of his food. She's in charge of his clothing. She's in charge of litigating for the couple. She's the spokesperson for the couple. You've seen them in public, right? They're asking us where we want to sit.
That's so true.
You're right behind
What?
you.
That's so true.
We're at Denny's yesterday, me and my pet, because we're doing pretty good now. This old couple walks in, they're like 80, the woman looks unbelievable. She has a one-piece juicy fruit jumpsuit on or whatever.
Oh, that's hot.
And the man had no
Here it
idea where he
comes.
was. He's just like,
You gotta accept
she's like,
this.
Over here! Screaming at him at the table, do you want blueberry chef?
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Thank
And they
you.
almost put her over the edge. He goes, oh, yeah.
He was making a joke.
That's funny.
That's where my Uncle Jimmy's at.
I told him
I'm on the phone talking to her about the
earlier
hurricane.
when you were talking about the straw and the olives, he said you should have did it. And he was like, "Oh, I could do something."
You know how old guys get to that point where they do a lot this at every Christmas function?
You're like, "Go ahead." He said, "Where are you guys sitting?" So I showed him.
Yeah, $64 get you.
That's what
That's what
$64
$64 get you for a martini. They bring you extra. I'm highfalutin.
This guy was in 2 wars. And she yells at him like he's nobody. He's just given up. His life is over. He doesn't give a shit anymore. We had a barbecue 4th of July at my camp, and it's pouring rain. It's pouring
Yeah,
rain.
see
The whole
that
thing is,
even?
It was a complete shit show.
No, I
And it
can't.
rained almost every day in New England this summer. And we're up there. My Uncle Jimmy's next to me, toe tapping the music that's not on.
There we go.
And he said a wicked
Massive
old guy.
olive
Thinking goes,
martini.
That's what $64 get you.
Yeah.
What more do you want? I want a lot more than this. Yo, Jimmy, you want a hot dog?
You gotta admit that was cute.
Across the backyard. This is what I heard. Yo, no bun! On that hot dog! You're not getting a bun, Jimmy, on that goddamn hot dog. You give him a bun, Bobby, you're cleaning it up. You understand? I still know that. But he whispered to me, I'll take a bun if you could slip it to me somehow. 2 wars. You can't have a bun? He's almost dead. Why can't he have a bun? Give the guy a freaking bun. He's not trying to get laid anymore. He doesn't want a new truck. He just wants a bun. Just walk around the backyard. Have a goddamn bun. I'm not having a goddamn bun. It'd be so good if I could get a goddamn bun. He's standing there, no bun, no plate. They took a hot dog off the grill. It's 148 degrees. Just slapped it in his open palm. He jumped with it and said, "You walking around with a wobbly hot dog in the eye." Anyway, I'm talking around the floor about
So
the
wicked
hurricane.
retarded.
He's in the background. The hurricane was coming that night, and he goes, "Hey, take care of those gnomes tomorrow." Tomorrow, Jimmy! The storm's coming tonight! And he goes, I'll get him tomorrow. You're going to get him tomorrow when you're flying through the air, Dorothy. Halfway to Poughkeepsie with a gnome up your ass. Sideways.
Sideways.
Oh, I look at them and I think, am I going to end up there? I'm probably going to end up there. I'm not there yet. My wife and I get along. How long have you been together? Donnie, Marie, how many years? 30 years? You look great. You look great. You guys are a great looking couple, right? And it just, Nick, you don't know this yet, but after a certain point, like, they don't look at you the same. You know what I mean? Like, I used to look good. Like, I used to look kind of like you, good looking guy. Now I look like. It just, the way she used to look at me was so good. I know she loves me still, but like, I'll give you an example. The other night, I'm on the couch and I feel something looking at me. And I look over her and this is how she's looking at me. And I know she didn't mean it. But I was like looking behind me going, oh, there must be some kind of asshole. The longer you're married, the dumber your husband looks, right?
No.
He's right next to you. That was so bad. You were like, yeah. You girls know what I mean. You ever come down over the stairs and he's just across the living room over there sniffing the paint or whatever? And you just look at him and go, Jesus Christ. You again. It's always going to be you, isn't it? Stupid fat head. Look at his head tonight when he's sleeping. Roll over and look at that stupid fat head. Remember the beginning? Remember, this guy's a good-looking guy, right? Remember the beginning when the first 6 months you guys were sleeping and then you look over and he'd be snoring and you go, oh my God, he's purring like a kitty. And you would hear like beautiful music. I know just how to whisper.
I still like that.
Okay, we'll see in 20 years.
Shouldn't change.
Look at him.
Why? You just look over and he's like, you just lay there and you think, I want to murder him.
No.
Girls, tell me the truth.
No.
Do you ever lay in bed at night and plan your life after his death?
No. Not
Some of
me.
you girls were too spontaneous.
Not like that. No, no.
I woke up last week, this is what my wife said. She goes, Bob, listen to this. Last night, I thought about killing you. Oh my God. You had a nightmare? No, I was awake. I go, why did you think that? No, you just bug me all day. You don't listen to me anymore. I talk and you don't listen to me. That's true, I don't. It's not a personal thing either. It's not a disrespectful thing. You girls gotta understand that we love you and you're the most important person that we know, but we can't listen to you. I don't know why, but when my wife starts talking in my head, I go, I'm gonna try wicked hard on this one. Like 8 seconds
true?
in, all I hear is And she yells at me, "You're not listening to me!" I go, I know.
It's me to you.
I lost you at, "Hey, Bob, you know what I was just thinking?" And then where did you go, Bob? Where did your mind go? Because you sit right there and you stared at me, shaking your head. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You started talking and all I heard was, "I'm sailing."
Oh, wait. That's good. Gotta admit. That's good.
But that bothered me that she said she wanted to kill me. That's
Yeah, thank.
right? So I get up in the morning and I got my phone because I want to ask Siri, because that's what we do now. We ask Siri.
We ask Siri
a lot of
everything.
crazy shit. And you go back and look at the crazy shit you've asked Siri. Oh my God, right? So I want to go. That's what we all do. We all get up in the morning. We go on the shitter with our phone. None of us in this room know what we're looking at. You sit on the shitter and you just like.
Brainless freaking
Lose track
activity.
of time to the point where you're like, I don't remember if I took a shit or not. Your legs ever go numb on the shitter?
You know how fucking tall he is.
My
His legs.
Jesus. You go to stand up. You have the ring from the toilet seat on your asshole. You okay in there? Yeah, I was just on Facebook on the shitter for 4 hours. Don't go down that YouTube rabbit hole either. You never get out of there. I went on last week, how to change the oil in a snowblower. 14 hours later, I'm like, look at this naked guy riding a llama. Oh my God. Anyway, I was in there, and I said, "Siri, yes. Why would my wife want to kill me?" And she said, "Is this Bob?"
That's funny.
I'll die first. That's what happened. She's not gonna have to kill me. That's what happened. So, sir, you're great. You look great. Great looking guy. She looks 15 years younger than you. It doesn't mean you don't look good. You look fine. She looks way better. Do you understand? That's what happens. Men shit the bed and women excel. Because they try. They freaking try. They get up in the morning. They do Sudokus and shit. They do word
Sudokus?
jumbles and they call their friends and they paint peaches or whatever. My wife went to a class and they painted peaches.
We gotta
for
tell them about
3 months.
sumo squatching.
And then she brought the thing home after 3 months. And she goes, "Do you want to see more of that?" With all my friends, it was like 15 of us. It was so good. It was so life changing. Oh my God. Do you want to see it? And I'm not even shitting. It was 3 orange dots, pretty much. And I go, "Oh my God. That is so good." I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. You know, that's the first thing that pops in your head is a divorce answer. Don't say anything. Like, she can say what she's thinking. That's how that works. You guys have been together 40 years, so you know. You can say anything you want to him, but he can't. It doesn't work. Nick, write this shit down. I'll give you an example. This past summer, my wife goes, "You need to go get some new bathing suits." I'm like, "I don't, but whatever. I'm large. Just pick them up for me at Walmart. I don't give a shit." That's gross, Bob. You're not going to Walmart. I want you to look good. I go, "Well, that's not going to happen no matter where you put me in." "You need to come with me." So I went with her, and I'm in the dress room. She's yelling over the thing. "How does it fit? The surfing shorts." And I go, "They don't fit." "How do you know, Bob?" I go, "Because my nuts are hanging over the top." Well, just pull them out. Come out. Let's see it. It doesn't look good. Come out. So I came out and she went, "Ugh." Do you understand how that doesn't work the other way?
No, it doesn't.
Amen.
No.
Like if your wife tries on a bathing
No,
suit, you don't say
no.
shit.
Nope.
And
You
she
ain't
comes out
seeing
and you
that.
go,
Nope. If I don't like it, you ain't seeing it.
Like I would never be like, "Hey, holy shit! I can squeeze your bucket into that piece of nylon." Oh my God! Have a piece of fruit once in a while. The old Peloton's getting rusty. That's Don't say that. But women do better. They do a lot better. They try harder. They get up, they do the thing, they go exercising, and they go, they have book club, they girls to get together. You girls go to book club?
No,
My wife comes on shit face every Thursday night. I was book club. Go Nobody reads a book. We hate our husbands. They go to the mall and they walk and they go outside and every day they're walking. I got a whole life ahead of me once he shits the bed. Do their hair and their nails and that they look great, man. Beautiful. Then they go up behind the nail salon and do that thing, whatever. He's in his Nick were like this. Do you know what I'm talking about, Nikki? No. Yard work. Which is something no man in this room would do. No guy would go up behind the nail salon. Hi, my name's Nick. Can you wax up my penis and rip it off? So my sister now got the memo. She came to my camp.
Oh.
I love my sister. She's a tough Irish girl. There's about a few styles in the morning. 12 or 14 natty likes to be. She came to my camp and she's in a bikini. I'm not going to look at, but she's not bikini ready. She had not done any landscaping for a good amount of years. It looked like she had an apple bite in a leg lock. I was yelling at her like a stray dog on the lawn. Yeah! Get up out of here! And my Aunt Teresa's like, you gotta put that shit in the shed. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for coming.
Get out of here. Let's go. Out we go.
You